My name is Amit Kumar, and I teach finance at Rutgers. My book is called Short Stories from the Stock Market, and the book is about short selling aspect of the stock market. Short selling is selling a stock that you do not own. That is, you borrow from someone and you sell it, and what you would do is you'd buy back the stock and return it back to your lender. As a short seller, you benefit when the stock falls. That's the only way you make money. So for example, if you think IBM, which is probably trading at $250, will go to $200. So what you're going to do is you're going to go out, borrow IBM shares, sell them at $250. And when the stock falls to $200, you buy the stock, you give it back to your lender. So you made $50 on that. In the meanwhile, you are holding on to the cash. So that's how you profit, doing short selling. Short selling is a very misunderstood topic. Not only that, on the long side, you'd probably find a million books, on how to buy stocks, how to become, profitable, how to profit from stocks. But on the short side, there's very few books. I'm a professional stock analyst, and I'm looking for books on short selling to sort of broaden my own framework in sourcing short ideas. And I found very few. A couple of them were from the 90s, so the case studies were kind of old. Some of them were more technical trading. Some of them were based on sort of the accounting, earnings quality issues with companies. But none of them had a sort of a comprehensive framework as to how to go about and find your stock idea. And that's when I thought, maybe, I've got these case studies that I've been doing it for 7 years, and maybe put together my framework in a more cohesive manner in a book format. The book has about 30 odd cases, based on my own experience. It also has an interview with a short seller who's been doing it for about 20 years, so some of his own case studies as well. And we've tried to sort of fit them into the framework and the broad principles behind finding short ideas. The book has got some coverage from bloggers, stock bloggers, and as well as local media. And I have presented on the book at a number of business schools, and has been received very well by the students as well as the bloggers. So there's reviews out there, and the people who've been buying the book on Amazon have been also posting very favorable reviews. So and I've been getting emails as well from people who've read it, and with kind remarks. So it's been received well so far. I think one key message I want to give to people through the book is, as a stock investor, short seller, or a long investor, you have to be a risk manager. So essentially, you have to think risk first. So hopefully, by the end of the book, when you want to buy a stock, you always want to think about the risks first. What can go wrong? And once you've got your arms around it, then you can always be a much better investor. Once you know your downside, you become a better investor. And that is the message I want to get through the book. So people become better risk managers for their portfolio.